I have raised many very valid points in this House. Valid points around viability, around reducing the costs, bringing points to you about people who have planning permission, who want to build, who have a housing need, who are renting and can't afford it. And you haven't engaged with any of those points. And I would ask you, Minister, to engage in relation to this, because you know, there is a value to engaging with the opposition as well. And it is very disappointing that, you know, issues around the demand have not been even mentioned by you yet in relation to the housing crisis. I raised a number of questions with you. Questions around how long is the average wait in An Bord Pleanála, questions around the number of judicial reviews, questions around the cost to An Bord Pleanála, and you replied that you didn't know. I also asked questions to you in relation to the various housing schemes, for example, affordable housing schemes, a first home scheme in terms of delivery. Again, you replied that you didn't know. And Minister, these are key performance indicators. These are the tools, the levers upon which you can use to activate. And it is very disappointing that these key metrics are unknown by you and your department. And I'll tell you, Minister, the first home scheme in Mayo, since its introduction over 5 or 6 years, 6 homes have been delivered under that scheme. The affordable housing scheme, 5 homes in Mayo. This is an abysmal record, Minister. And is that why you won't tell us? Is that why we have to go digging? And I'm very concerned in relation to An Bord Pleanála, by the way, in relation to judicial reviews and the cost of them to the state. And I would like you to reply to me with that information. Minister, I also want to raise a concern I have in relation to planners. And my understanding is that there has been a huge lack of planners in An Bord Pleanála, and you have essentially robbed them from the local authorities. You've robbed Peter to pay Paul. And what assessment now has been done in relation to the delays that may inevitably follow as a result of taking so many planners from local authorities? Minister, I also want to raise an important point, and if I could have your attention, please. We have de-zoned land at a time of significant population growth. And Minister, within those county development plans, we have population targets. Now, my concern here, Minister, is that these targets are being used as a ceiling upon housing delivery. And this is really concerning, because we are in a housing crisis, 16,000 people in emergency accommodation. That list is going to grow.